Should she be putting it in her mouth? If it is made of PVC plastic, there's a good chance it contains phthalates, known to cause liver cancer in animals and suspected to cause endocrine disruption, along with toxic dyes, lubricants, antioxidants, and ultraviolet light stabilizers. Why? What were the designers at the toy company thinking? So much for trying to maintain a healthy environment, or even a healthy home. So much for peace, comfort, and safety. Something seems to be terribly wrong with this picture. Now look at and feel the book in your hands. This book is not a tree. It is printed on synthetic paper and bound into a book format developed by innovative book packager Charles Melcher of Melcher Media. Unlike the paper with which we are familiar, it does not use any wood pulp or cotton fiber, but is made from plastic resins and inorganic fillers. This material is not only waterproof, extremely durable, and in many localities recyclable by conventional means, it is also a prototype for the book as a technical nutrient, that is, as a product that can be broken down or circulated infinitely in industrial cycles, made and remade as paper or other products. The tree, among the finest of nature's creations, plays a crucial and multifaceted role in our interdependent ecosystem. As such, it has been an important model and metaphor for our thinking, as you will discover. But also as such, it is not a fitting resource to use in producing so humble and transient a substance as paper. The use of an alternative material expresses our intention to evolve away from the use of wood fibers for paper as we seek more effective solutions. It represents one step toward a radically different approach to designing and producing the objects we use and enjoy, an emerging movement we see as the next industrial revolution. This revolution is founded on nature's surprisingly effective design principles, on human creativity and prosperity, and on respect, fair play, and goodwill. It has the power to transform both industry and environmentalism as we know them. Toward a new industrial revolution. We are accustomed to thinking of industry and the environment as being at odds with each other, because conventional methods of extraction, manufacture, and disposal are destructive to the natural world. Environmentalists often characterize business as bad, and industry itself, and the growth it demands, as inevitably destructive. On the other hand, industrialists often view environmentalism as an obstacle to production and growth. For the environment to be healthy, the conventional attitude goes, industries must be regulated and restrained. For industries to fatten, nature cannot take precedence. It appears that these two systems cannot thrive in the same world. The environmental message that consumers take from all this can be strident and depressing. Stop being so bad, so materialistic, so greedy. Do whatever you can, no matter how inconvenient, to limit your consumption. Buy less, spend less, drive less, have fewer children, or none. Aren't the major environmental problems today, global warming, deforestation, pollution, waste, products of your decadent Western way of life? If you are going to help save the planet, you will have to make some sacrifices, share some resources, perhaps even go without. And fairly soon you must face a world of limits. There is only so much the Earth can take. Sound like fun? We have worked with both nature and commerce, and we don't think so. One of us, Bill, is an architect, and the other, Michael, is a chemist. When we met, you might say we came from opposite ends of the environmental spectrum. Bill recalls, I was influenced strongly by experiences I'd had abroad, first in Japan, where I spent my early childhood. I recall a sense of land and resources being scarce, but also the beauty of traditional Japanese homes with their paper walls and dripping gardens, their warm futons and steaming baths. I also remember quilted winter garments and farmhouses with thick walls of clay and straw that kept the interior warm in winter and cool in summer. Later in college, I accompanied a professor of urban design to Jordan to develop housing for the Bedouin who were settling in the Jordan River Valley. There I encountered an even greater scarcity of local resources, food, soil, energy, and especially water.